All right, well, we are at the Goodwill today in Thurmont, Maryland. I just left Emmitsburg Antique Mall, which you guys saw yesterday, and crossed over into Thurmont. So we are going to hit the Goodwill today. Last time we were here, we got some really great stuff. We actually filled our entire cart until it was overflowing. So I've got good feels about today, and we're about to head in and see what we can find that we can flip for a profit. So here we go. All right, so I just kind of wanted to give you an idea of the background noise that I'm competing with here before I went into the voiceover, because I know there's a lot of mixed feelings about it, but I'm doing my best. So here I picked up a hobbyist ceramic cat for $4.99. These sell pretty well. This is actually a smaller version of the ones that I normally find, and we've got a black one here as well. The larger ones are a pain to ship, but these ones are kind of a decent size, and so I decided to grab them. I have a tendency to decorate with them just because I can't have a real cat because Andrew's allergic, and so I just freak him out by buying lots of ceramic cats and putting them all over the house. Here we've got a hippo. I feel like I've seen this before, and I do feel like it is a made in China piece, and so I decided to pass on that. Down here, we've got an Asian plate. The back, it says not for food use, and that kind of freaks me out a bit. These plates in the back, however, are really nice porcelain. I'm actually noticing those bookends that I didn't even see while I was there. But these plates are really nice. They're marked $1.99 each, and they are German. They are Huschenruther. I totally just butchered that, by the way. But they're very nicely hand-painted. And I think each one is a little bit different, but I really liked those, and I have sold this plates from this company before, so they do pretty well, and I decided to grab those. Here we've got an art glass dolphin for $8.99, and I felt like that was a little bit high. I mean, it did have a sticker on it, and I don't recognize the sticker. Maybe it's worth quite a bit of money. But I know that I can get pieces like this from Eric for really cheap for my kids because my kids love art glass. So I decided to pass on those. They always have these plastic bags hanging from the end full of goodies, but we'll revisit those. And here I run into one of my favorite managers from Black Rose of Chambersburg, here shopping in the same aisle as me, which is really fun. I totally missed that planter, but don't worry, I come back for it. Instead, I picked up these little dishes here. I like the design on them, and I decided to grab those for $3.99. Oh, but wait, there it is. So we've got this really cute planter here. It is marked $2.99. It's such a great Easter piece. And I'm not sure exactly who makes it off the top of my head. It's not something I've seen before, but I really like it. Now I decided to go over and check out the wood section. I have pretty good luck at the wood section in the other Goodwills because, as you've seen, our Goodwills usually go by color. So the brown and the wood, I have pretty good luck. Here, of course, it's pretty sparse. There's not a whole lot here. I did see this piece, and it is marked on the bottom, made in Colorado. But I really wasn't feeling it with the dried flowers. I don't know. So there's just not a whole lot there. And I go back to looking at the end caps. There's salt and pepper shakers hanging here. Those were squirrels, but it kind of looked like they had the little Target insignia on them. So not really my thing. Kind of like this dish. It is marked $2.99, and it's got a rooster on it. I'm really digging those canisters. Sweets, munchies, goodies and treats. That's a whole lot of sweetness, especially for somebody who doesn't really like any of those things. I checked the bottom of that dish just to see if there was any markings on the bottom, and if there was, they were probably covered up by that sticker. Now this back here, I liked this. It did have a mark on the bottom, but it was in foreign characters. But I liked, again, it had roosters or chickens on it, and it was not something I'd seen before, so I decided I just needed a closer look, but then decided against it. Here we've got a Asian bird. It's kind of like the shape of that steamer bowl. There's no markings on it though. So I think I'm going to pass on that because there's no markings. Completely neglecting this side over here, so I want to turn you guys and check out the vases real quick. For the most part, they look modern. And we've got the thermoses and whatnot. We've got some mugs. Art pottery mugs are nice. I do like those. I do like those. I'm tempted for those. This guy, Syracuse China. That's pretty thick. I'd say that's restaurant wear. The thickness of it. I'm just not really seeing a whole lot here. Maybe on the second round through we'll see something. We've always got to do one quick round and then we pick up the pace in the second round through. Alright. Let's look through this. So we've got a little dish here. It's pretty nice, but the gold is pretty worn. Actually, the gold is in pretty good condition. But it would have come in a set, and we're missing the rest of the set. This is the lack of the rest of the set. I think we're going to pass on that. Oh, I like this gold. Look at the sign. 1940. Carl something. Alright. It's $3.99. It's super heavy. But it's signed and dated 1940. Something from 1940 for $3.99 with sheep. It's got critters. I'm gonna buy this, but I actually have to rearrange my cart to make sure it doesn't get broken. So I'm gonna do that real quick and I'll get back with you in a second. Alright, all safe and sound. So let's look and see if there are any other pieces by that artist just before we skip over the clear section. Because something like that, I just never know. This ice block piece. There is a designer that does an ice block, ice bucket, and those seem to sell pretty well, but I don't see any signatures on that, so I don't think that's by the same artist. Got a home coat fairy light. Those typically sell between $10 and $15, so that's not something I really want to mess with. I'm just not seeing anything else of the quality of that 1940s piece that we just put in the basket, so I don't think there's anything left in the clear section for us. We're going to move on. Kind of looks like Limoges in style. Limoges has this white porcelain with the gold flowers, but if it did have a mark on the bottom, it is covered up by that sticker. I'm tempted for $3.99 to take a chance on it, but that might be Limoges, because in either case, whether it's Limoges or not, it is a nice piece. And it appears in good condition. The handles are in good condition, and overall, it's in good condition, so I'm gonna grab it. So let's move over here. This is where they have a lot of the china. Clearly, you can see that. We had some really good buys out of here the last time we were here. They had some really nice pieces, especially some art pottery pieces. I see some art pottery up here. I feel like that could be false stuff, but can I see it from the bottom? There is a modern mark on the bottom, so I'm going to pass on the blue stuff, but I was looking at this now. Okay. That's cute. What is this? What is this thing? Oh, it feels like pewter. Alright, well, let's go around the corner.
How do you get upstairs?
I'm just looking for that elusive Raydon teapot or whatever it is. I'm not finding it. It's not here. So these right here are otagiri. I don't know if these would be like teacups. They're handleless teacups. So we'll definitely take those. I love looking through these bags that they have hanging here because I do occasionally find some good stuff throughout here. Checking those out because those look like they've got little tarnish in them. But whoa, maybe those can be silver. Alright. So this looks mostly like candles. I can't really do much with candles. I'm always nervous about shipping and selling candles, especially in the summer, because I'm just worried they're going to melt while they're being transported. Alright, so I'm going to take one more look around the shelves, and if I find anything that I missed the first time, I'll let you guys know. I'll take you back through. But we're done with our first round, our preliminary round, and I'll take you guys back through here in a second. I'm just checking out some of these green pieces. And this is the one that actually caught my eye. Oh, of course it's made in China, never mind. It just seems like it's better than the others. So that one caught my eye. But maybe not. Got a little covered wagon planter here. It's got a giant, never mind, it's got a giant chip on it. I was actually going to pass on it anyway. I was just showing you guys. It's $3.99. I'd pass on this for $3.99 because I would probably expect to get 8 to 12 for it in good condition. But with that chip, definitely not. This is the other thing I wanted to check out. This has got some age to it. We want $4 for this bird figurine, and I've got to look it over like 10 times because I'm the worst at spotting chips and cracks, but it looks to be in good condition. So I'm going to take this bird with me. This bird figurine could probably do $15 to $20. I mean, I want to say it looks Czechoslovakia, but it could also be American made, so I'm not going to commit to what I'm saying. I'm just going to say that it's a good figurine and it's going in my cart. Meanwhile, what are these down here? They look to be a little bit Fitz and Floyd, but they're not marked anywhere. So That makes me think, are they art pottery? Probably not. I'm gonna peel the sticker. And then I'm gonna place it back very carefully. And I'm actually gonna film it because one of my viewers said they were fined $600 by Goodwill for peeling a sticker and then placing it back. So this is me filming me peeling the sticker and placing it back. There's nothing under the sticker. So I'm gonna leave it here. Can you imagine being fined $600 for peeling a sticker and putting it back just so you can see the mark? I'm not sure what reason fined her that much, but that's a lot of money. I like that little horse. Alright, move on a little bit. Scoochie, scoochie. What is this? I'm gonna peek inside. It is a decorative plate. And I don't really want a decorative plate, so I'm gonna put it back. Alright, so I never really need to give us the artwork here. I don't know why. I don't think I realized that there was artwork here. I'm gonna peek at it real quick. Oh, I'm looking at it backwards. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a really nice piece of artwork. Wait a second, it's backwards. Oh boy. Okay, never mind. Okay. We've got little Hummel pieces. Oh my gosh. You know, I keep buying these pieces and then I have such a hard time listing them because there's something I have to go outside to list. I can't list them out of my listing box. I mean, those are really nicely done, but I'm gonna leave them here, you know, and somebody's gonna come along that can either resell them, that could use the money, or that's gonna appreciate them in their home, and I'm okay with that. I don't need them. So they're gonna stay here. Some souvenir spoons in here. Sometimes these can be silver, but I honestly don't know how to tell through the display case, but I can tell you that they don't look silver from out here. So gonna pass on those. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really seeing much else. Alright, well, we at least have to peek at the purses. Even if you're all screaming at me about one purse in particular and I miss it. What is this? What's happening here? I'm attracted to that metal bit because it looks like silver. What's this? Oh wow, accessories. In a different language though. It's like a hunting scene. Owa accessories. Ober material ek. Blah blah blah. I don't know. I just think that's cool. How much is it? It is $10. I'm sorry, I can't do $10 for you. Everybody's cringing because it's like $100 purse. I'm sorry. I can't do it. That is pleather. Do we see anything else? What are you? You are leather. I can feel it. And you've got elephants on you. Here. Come here. It's so cool leather. It could be pleather. Made in China, Africa. It says, genuine leather made in India. I do like it. But the fact that he has a spear and he's hunting elephants. If he didn't have a spare and he was petting the elephants, that would be a different story. But I just can't condone these things. So that's a no for me. This is leather. What is this? I don't even know what this is. That's good. There's no markings in it. It seems pretty rough though. So, pass on that. Just throw that on the floor. Don't worry, I'll pick it up. It's got a silk lining. Silky lining. But it's got all this fraying. So that's a no for me. I think most of the purses are going to be a no for me. Alright, so our total there was right around $50. I couldn't recall exactly how much, but right around $50. I think we did alright. I'm super excited about that large bowl. It's going to be a pain to ship, but the fact that it is signed and it is dated from the 1940s, I'm feeling really, really good about that. So I'm excited to get that home and look it up, but Andrew is blowing up my phone trying to call me as I was checking out, so I got to give him a call, but I will see all of you tomorrow. Later. Alright, so I know I ended the video, but I just got home. I pulled out my bowl to show Andrew. Hey, look what I got. Look at this really cool bowl. It's dated 1940. And I decided to look it up on WorthPoint, and I'm going to show you what I found because it's pretty darn exciting. Check this out. Alright, so here's my fancy, fancy bowl. And I showed you guys the signature. Actually, I don't know if I showed you the signature while we were in the shop, but here you see the signature. The date is 1940, and here is the WorthPoint lookup. Stand by. Here we go. So here is the WorthPoint lookup. We use WorthPoint a lot. I've actually got it linked in the description of all my videos. But you can see here, the last one that sold in 2013, and it sold for $137. So I would say that our $4 investment was pretty good. And it is French. It is fantastic. They actually did a really nice job taking pictures of that. Gosh, I don't even know if I can do that good. I'm going to have to really up my game for taking these pictures. Holy smokes. Anyway, so I was just really excited and wanted to share that with you guys, but now I'm going to end the video. My family calls it my superpower. It's my ability to see value in things that other people might overlook.